Welcome back. The Edmonton Oilers are a victory away from the Stanley Cup final after defeating the Stars 3-1. For more on last night's game and, looking forward to potential Stanley Cup final winning Game 5 in Edmonton, we're joined by Oilers content creator Nick Basra. Thanks for joining us here live on CP24. You're an Edmonton guy. You're in Toronto now. You're officially a Torontonian. You're on CP24, so thanks for joining us. So what's it like cheering for a team that's not the Leafs in Toronto during the playoffs?
I gotta be honest, Leafs Nation has always been good to me since I moved out here about a decade ago. I mean, there's a lot of good brotherhood. Plus, Edmonton has a lot of former Leafs on the staff and on the roster, so we get along pretty well. But it's exciting. The last time Edmonton's kind of made it this close to the Stanley Cup Finals, I was 12 years old. So totally different person, and yeah, I'm just excited to see what they got here.
And so what's this journey been like? You got Connor McDavid, you got Draisaitl, you got this star-studded cast, and like we mentioned, you're one win away from going to the Stanley Cup Final, first time since you were 12. So how are you keeping the nerves at bay right now?
It's tough. It's a constant battle because I'm always nervous and equally excited. I feel like this is the run and I'm confident in the team. But I try to remind myself that this is a group of players who, also with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins being there as their longest playing Oiler, this is a group that had a lot to deal with out of the gate. And then the coaching change happened. And then with Chris Knobloch coming in, Mark Stewart, Paul Coffey, everybody kind of just helping mellow out the nerves and the feels of this team and really just allowing this team to do their own thing, to maybe be a bit more free and loose on the ice, moving the puck from the back end out. Thinking about that kind of makes me think, okay, I mean, if they're doing their thing and they went from the bottom of the barrel to here, I have all the faith in the world that they can get it done. So that puts a little bit of confidence back in me. Plus, just watching them, how they're playing this series against Dallas, it's been good.
All right, two more questions. So you are here right now, but they could punch their ticket to the Stanley Cup Final tomorrow. And a little part of you being like, what are flights like to Edmonton right now? I want to be there for that moment.
Yeah, it's, they got two cracks at it here, Game 6, Game 7, so hopefully they can get it done tomorrow night. Have been looking at the tickets, I'm not going to lie. I don't want to think too far ahead, but I have been looking at tickets. I can't imagine them getting any cheaper throughout June should they continue to play in June. It's one of those things where, if it starts to feel good, you might just have to bite the bullet and do it. The last time I was in Edmonton for the Stanley Cup Finals, I was 12 years old. So it'd be nice to kind of be in part with the crowds at some of these watch parties and stuff now that I'm of age. Yeah, just kind of monitoring the flight prices.
Yeah, and just think of the content that you could create throughout this. So, okay, for Torontonians watching this now, so I know there's Canadians on every team, but, state your case to people watching this now to make the Edmonton Oilers officially Canada's team.
Wow. I mean, with that, it starts with guys like Connor McDavid, Canada's own, and Canada's bred the greatest players in the game, Wayne Gretzky, Sidney Crosby, and it just kind of continues down the list. But this is the last Canadian team standing. We haven't seen a cup come in these parts of the water since 1993. It's exciting. It's an exciting time. There is an opportunity now where the best players in the game on the Edmonton Oilers have a chance at doing something special here. So I think it would mean a lot if they could kind of have the rest of Canada on their backs, just watch and support. And, we see some of those commercials online and on television. It's all one team, one fan base, one people. So be loud, be proud, put all your emotions aside, and let's bring one home for the nation.
All right, Nick Basra. I guess also Connor McDavid's a GTA guy, Richmond Hill. So, I mean, he could technically, I know, like you said, you don't want to jinx anything. Still got to win, Game 5, potentially, maybe, hopefully not to a Game 7. But then you have to also face either the Florida Panthers or the Rangers to actually hoist Lord Stanley, and then maybe bring it to the GTA just for fun. All right, but Nick Basra, thanks so much. Appreciate it as always. You're going to be our Oilers guy, depending on how far they go.
I'm there.
Look at you got balloons too. You're already celebrating. You got balloons. You're celebrating.
No. That always goes off. I don't know why.
It just happens.
But thanks a lot, Phil. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Go
no
Oilers.
doubt. Go Oilers. All right, thanks so much. Appreciate that.